What's up, my gardening friends across Detroit? So today we have a great video on watering. I've noticed that when most gardeners are starting out, they're either going to overwater or underwater. I want to help you achieve a happy medium between the two today. First of all, when you're starting the seeds or transplanting them, yes, it is important that you water every day. However, if you're a gardener that waters just a little bit every single day, like you sprinkle a little water on it every day throughout the course of the whole plant's life, you might want to reconsider, and I'm going to tell you why. But first off, let's take a look at how the watering looks when you're actually starting it from seed or transplanting. When you first sow your seeds, it's definitely important to water every day until they have the opportunity to establish themselves and receive proper nutrients. These plants here are only about 2 weeks old, so we're still in the phase where we do want to water them every day. When you're watering, it's very important that you don't let the water build up too much. So you can see on each row, I go back and forth about 4 or 5 times just as the water starts puddling, and then I move on to the next one. Now that our first layer of watering has had the opportunity to go downwards into the soil, we're going to come back through and just do one more layer of watering. Now, as I mentioned earlier, when the plants reach a maturity, let's say 4 to 5 weeks, your watering is actually going to change. So you want to develop a root system that's going downward. So when you're sprinkling water on it every day, you're actually encouraging the roots to spread out on the top of the subsoil as opposed to going down. All right, now let's take a look at what your watering is going to look like when the plants become more mature. These plants are now 4 weeks old, so we can change from watering every day to watering every other day. Remember, our goal is to do a deep watering so the roots develop downwards below the subsoil. This is why it's a good idea to separate the watering into 2 layers. Once the first layer has properly absorbed downwards, then we can come back and do a second layer. As you can see, these plants here are much bigger. They've reached full maturity. They're about 8 weeks old. We've got some beets and some carrots. So now we can change our watering from every other day to every 3 to 4 days. Research shows the best time to water is in the morning. If you water in the middle of the day with the hot sun, you're going to lose a lot of water from evaporation. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more practical videos about gardening and composting.